So, back again with another video, and yes, before we get started with some incomings to Sunderland, potential incomings to Sunderland, we do want to get on with the score predictions of people who got the correct score between Luton and Sunderland. 2-0 it was. Luton 10, Michael Atkinson, Gary Dunn and David Newell. Well done to you. You'll be going in the draw for one of those two shirts at some point over the next couple of days. You know, the Mad Mistake shirt and the Sunderland Small. But one person who won one of those two shirts is Tony Huntington. Tony Huntington, can you please get in touch? Let me know if you want the Mad Mistake shirt or the Small Away Sunderland shirt. And also the person who won the overall season prediction table, the Big Book of C, was Chris Wilkins. Well done, Chris Wilkins. And he has chose the Vaux shirt. So well done. You are going to have the Vaux shirt. Please message down below and I'll send you your email address where you can pass on information for your address and we'll have that Vaux shirt sent in the post. Well done, Chris Wilkins. Happy days, Chris Wilkins. Well done. So we'll move on to some speculation. Now, here is a photo of Jobe Bellingham to going into the game against Luton at home last weekend. So there we have a Jobe entering the stadium like to watch Sunderland versus Luton last Saturday. His family are big friends with KLD. Now this potential move could take place in 10 days time but won't qualify until July. Medical in 10 days time apparently. Let's look now what it says at the Birmingham Live. Sunderland set to sign Jobe Bellingham after Birmingham City breakthrough. Sunderland are reportedly closing in on the signing Jobe Bellingham from Birmingham City, the teenager. Sunderland are reportedly set to sign Birmingham City teenager Jobe Bellingham for £3 million. The 17-year-old has long been courted by the Black Cats, who missed out on a place in the playoff final against Luton earlier on this week, and reports now suggest a deal is imminent. Expert Fabrizio Romero commented, Sunderland are set to sign Jobe Bellingham. Bellingham will travel to Sunderland for medicals in the next 10 days. Ex-Blues Academy staff Christian Speakman, Mike Dodds and Stuart English are now in situ with the Stadium of Light. Bellingham travelled to the northeast to watch the first leg against Luton on Saturday. We've seen the photo of that. Bellingham followed his older brother Jude out of the Blues Academy into the first team. He made 24 appearances in the first team for Blues this season and absolutely fantastic for the Championship. 17 years of age. Head coach John Eustace has previously spoken of his desire to keep Bellingham around, but the next stage of the teenage development looks to be with Sunderland. So Jobe Bellingham, born September 2005, 23rd of September. He is an English professional footballer who plays midfield or forward for AFL Championship club Birmingham City. He represented England under 17s, under 18s, and he's set to sign for the Sunderland Championship club. Hopefully that's right. Let's say 17 years of age, midfielder forward, 24 games for Birmingham, 1 for under 16s England, 8 for under 17s England, and 6 for under 18s England. Is that a good choice, Jobe Bellingham? Is it wise to sign a player that you're close friends with family? You know, the owner of Sunderland, really close friends with the family of Jobe Bellingham. So, and friends with Jobe obviously as well. So is it wise to sign someone like that? Or do you think it's absolutely fantastic? It would be, I think, £3 million a snip for Michael Jobe. Might come to Jobe, come to Sunderland, ripping up the Championship next season or next couple of seasons, or even moving to the Premier League with Sunderland one day. Imagine how much Jobe would be worth. That's what KLD and Speakman are thinking about, the cash. So $3 million, I think, is a snip of a price for Jobe Bellingham. And I hope that goes through. I hope his medical goes well in 10 days' time. And I hope it's not just, just paper talk. I hope that's some... Well, obviously, he's been to the club a couple of times. We saw him. He was at the away match against Birmingham, where obviously he plays. He's sitting with Speakman and KLD. And now he's been to the Stadium Light. So it does look as if that could be happening. Jobe Bellingham for Sunderland, absolutely fantastic. Now, another potential signing could be for this lad here. So yes, Sunderland SFC emissaries have been in Chile looking out for this young lad. This 20 years of age. He's 20 years of age. Alessandro Avena. Now, I don't know much about this lad. Clearly, he's a Chilean professional footballer who plays forward for the Chilean club Universidad Catalisa. Now, I do not know if this has got much meat on the bone at all, or whether this is just a bit of speculation out there. He's 20 years of age, born in Santiago, Chile, 5'9", 5'9" tall, and he is a forward. And like I said, he's had 17 games for Unidad Catalina, and he's gone on Nubelisi on loan for 30 games, where he did score. He has scored 30 goals for that club. So it could be anything. And you know what we like for getting bargains and getting players in. So I hope that's going to be some food for thought for the future. So yes, so Granada and AZ Alcazar are also interested in that Chilean player. Now also, we will go on to what is happening right now at the Sunderland Empire. Now we'll move on to that now. It is the Sunderland Story. Yes, the Sunderland Story. The Sunderland Story is now shown at the Sunderland Empire. Wednesday the 17th of May through to Saturday the 27th of May. Tickets are available for £13. £13, subject to a transaction fee of £3.80. Now, this is a brilliant feel-good show about a family and friends and a lifelong love for Sunderland, red and white stripes for the beloved club. Tuesday to Saturday, 7:30 in the evening, Saturday 2:30 in the afternoon. And it says, celebrated through the songs of its proud supporters, including fans' favourite Cheer Up Peter Reid, and also Sunderland Takeover, Sunderland Till I Die and Wise Men Say, and many more. Relive Sunderland AFC's iconic moments and experience the thrill of the terraces live on stage. The Sunderland Story is told through the eyes of the Carter and Thompson families, who realise that much of their family history always seems to link back to the story of Sunderland AFC. Recounted through the decades of many, this show will take your trip down memory lane. Yes, memory lane. While for younger fans, you will be joyous education and a chance to discover all about the club's trophies, legends, and the city's extraordinary shipbuilding and mining heritage. All told through drama, comedy, and music. Yes. The Sunderland Story is about the people of the city and their love for the club. It's a passionate Sunderland fan base who remain the beating heart of the club's foundation, its past, its future, and its everything. Away the lads relive SFC's most iconic moments in a feel-good show filled with comedy, music and drama. Experience the thrills of the terraces live on stage from the 17th. Today, it's available today, and I've got my new top on, as you can see, to Saturday the 27th of May. So there we go. Sunderland Empire, book a ticket, go along. I bet it's an absolutely fantastic occasion. I'm going to try and pop along and watch it as well if I get the opportunity. That'd be absolutely brilliant. So there is the Sunderland Story at the Sunderland Empire. And let me know down below, what is your thoughts on Jobe Bellingham? Is he somebody we want to bring to the stadium a light? First of all, I want clarification. I want clarification from the club that Tony Mowbray is going to be head coach next season. That is my personal opinion. I want to see the club come out now. The longer this goes on, the more neglect it seems to be towards Tony Mowbray. Tony Mowbray's already said he's unsure about his future. He's unsure about his future. Let's have them now tie Tony Mowbray down to another 2-year contract, give him a pay rise, get him in for next season, and let's have the speculation brushed under the carpet completely, and let's get young players like Jobe Bellingham and even Alessandro Gadji in as well. Possibly, we're absolutely fantastic. So there we have it. Season's over, but it's a roller coaster ride to the beginning with people coming in. And also, I think Edouard Michut has now left the building. He said his goodbyes apparently on social media, which looks like his goodbyes on social media. And apparently now it looks as if Edouard Michut has gone. It looks like we're going to have, obviously we've got the young lad Gelhardt who's going back to Leeds as well. Would you want Gelhardt back next season along with Ross Stewart up front for Sunderland? Is that worth it? Gelhardt a bit older. Would you have Gelhardt back? If Leeds are wanting to sell him, would you have Gelhardt back next season? Would you want Michut? Would you want Michut? Would you spend money on Michut? 3 million or whatever it was was to buy this young lad in from PSG. I know going to be a bit of, we've got first chance of getting this young lad in. But what was your thoughts on Michut? Was he a decent acquisition under Tony Mowbray? Did well? He lost his place to Edouard towards the back end of the season. But would he be good, better next season? A year older, a bit more meat on the bones, and a bit stronger. Let me know your thoughts on Edouard Michut as well. So there we go. Please subscribe to the channel. Take care. God bless. May God go with you. And there's a few bloopers on the end again, but again, they're just stupid bloopers, you know. I just sometimes I can't get my words out. And I feel like I've got to stop the video and start again. So there we go. Thank you for watching. Thumbs up. Take care. God bless. And we'll see you next time on The Mad Mistake. Thanks for watching. You legends. Here we go, back again with yet another video. Yes, yet another video. And I've been given a bit of information today from different types of sources and different types of media outlets out there. But we do have a couple of speculations with signings. One with a bit of meat on the bone and the other one, well, we'll see what happens in the future. But before we get into that, I want to say a big well done to 3 people who got the correct score for the Luton versus Sunderland game. Unfortunately, it finished 2-0. 2-0. Try and get my head in between the shirt and the scarf. Not a scarf. Here we go, back again with another video. A quick video because I've got sausages and chips in the oven downstairs and I don't want to burn the house down. So before we get started with some speculation of newcomers. Fucking incoming, you. Here we go, back again with another video. And yes, I haven't had a shave. So there we have a Jobe going in to the stadium. Like he's been a couple of times. He is massive. I think KLD's family friends of family. KLD's family friends of family. Fuck off, man. So there we had Jobe going in to see Sunderland versus Luton on Saturday. Now he's massive friends. He's not big friends with KLD, man. He's fucking family of friends with KLD. Birmingham City breakthrough. Sunderland are reportedly closing in on signing the Birmingham City teenage Jobe Bellingham. Oh man, my fucking sausages are getting burnt. So there we had Jobe going into the stadium. I better go and turn my fucking chip sausages off. Fuck's sake. Probably get burnt. Fucking that's hot. Can't leave that in, can I? So they have a Jobe. Fucking hits you back. Bellingham followed his older brother Jude to the oh, team from Dutch. I don't even know. Anyway, they're also interested in this young lad. So